At this point, I think it's a bit of a running joke just how much I love a monochromatic outfit. I mean, today is case in point, and I thought I could break down 3 key elements, 3 details that will really help you to nail that monochromatic look, which to me feels so classic, understated, elegant, and effortless. There are 3 key style pillars that define our outfits: shape, color, and texture, and I'm going to show you how to utilize all 3 when you're building a monochromatic look. So we're going to start with shape as the first pillar. When we think about the scope of our outfits, how we are getting dressed, we want to visually look interesting. So this is where shape can come into it, and how we can create shape, harmony, and balance through the items that we've paired together. And you've probably heard this reflected in the style rule, where we should balance both slim and oversized pieces in our outfit. So thinking slim on top, relaxed on bottom, or slim on bottom, relaxed on top. So that would be the first conceptual way that you can utilize shape within a monochromatic outfit. Though the other way that you could do this with shape is thinking about really hard edges combined with things that are a little bit more softer, more fluid, things that have a bit of drape. Again, you can get this really beautiful balance, this element of contrast and friction, which when you think about this concept of balance, that's really what we are trying to achieve, this beautiful harmony by pairing 2 things that are sort of opposite ends of the spectrum. Personally, a way that I really like to do this is thinking about using things like sharp tailoring paired with really soft fluid skirts or trousers. I think it's a perfect blend that pairs more masculine components with slightly more feminine ones. And I think it's also worth noting, when you are pairing those more slim and oversized silhouettes together, that there are ways aside from the actual items you've chosen to put on your body to clothe yourself with that can allow you to achieve that slim proportion. So in this outfit, you can see what I've done is I've actually rolled up the sleeves, and that allows me to expose some of my arms. That brings in that slimmer element to this look. The second way that we can make a monochromatic outfit feel interesting is through the use of color. And I feel like it's really important to highlight that monochromatic outfits don't have to be kind of cream, beige, or just black. They can be in any color across the spectrum of the rainbow. And I have a really fun kind of all green outfit here, as well as an all blue one that I want to share as great examples of how you can do this. So here, probably my favorite way to utilize color in a monochromatic outfit is to go tonal. So this is where you are looking at colors that are on the same spectrum, but they are light to dark, or maybe they vary in terms of the intensity and color saturation. To me, this is a really interesting use of color, and if you want to really elongate the visual line, then I recommend going for a gradient in terms of how you clothe yourself, in terms of how you put together the outfit, going from light to dark or from dark to light, as it will draw the eye downwards, and that really has this nice lengthening effect. You also need to be considering the undertone of these items. Are they all warm or are they all cool? You want to have harmony here. You want them to either be all warm, all cool, or if they are neutral, you'll be able to pair them with either end of the spectrum. This looks really cohesive, as the items you've selected aren't really battling against each other, they're working as a team. You can also think about color in terms of prints, more specifically micro prints. I think is a really easy way to utilize this as part of a monochromatic outfit. So I've got 2 examples here, one with this beautiful daisy print top, which has a bit of a yellow creamy undertone to it. It works really well to create a monochromatic look using those creamy yellow tones, or butter yellow. It's kind of one of those colors of the year. I'm also using a snake print skirt as an example here, which has a sort of light beige and then darker chocolate tones to it. So you can draw on either color to create a monochromatic outfit. I've gone with a more chocolatey cocoa color to go for richness and depth. Another way that we can think about color in monochromatic outfits is in terms of how we accessorize. There's this great concept around the use of color in outfits that Amy Smilovic, Tivi's creative director, often speaks about, called one, ton, or none. So one being there is one hero highlight color in the outfit, ton meaning that the outfit is full of color, and none meaning that the outfit is all rather harmonious. Your eye doesn't really settle on one particular piece. So you would think of none as quite often being outfits that consist of neutrals or that are tonal, and then one would be where you've got that one key color, and that's really what I wanted to hone in on. So maybe using your accessories to add in that burst of color, whether it's a really bright fun shoe, I'm personally loving the red shoe at the moment, or even a bright vibrant bag. That's a great way to go tonal but still have a lot of fun with it. Alternatively, you could do a red lip, which I love. That's a great way to play with our makeup. You could do a kind of loud funky statement earring, or you could also think about your scarves as well. I've got a really lovely one which has kind of blue and green in it, which adds in that element of color and also has this really fun, fuzzy textural component to it too. Which brings me on to that third style pillar of texture. And to me, this is really one of the most important parts of building a monochromatic outfit, is that we want to have texture because it really stops your outfit from looking flat and brings this real visual intensity to it. It makes it feel so much more dimensional as opposed to being 2D, and it's a great way to just play around with our style. Obviously a lot more easier in the winter months when we have all these really fun tactile fabrics, but of course it's something that we can really pull off year round, and it's what I like to think about a lot in terms of building my outfits. So thinking about having things like silky texture, something that is nubby, fluffy, shiny, matte, soft, woven, meshy. There are so many different types of textures out there, and they just really add that visual depth that I think many of us are craving, especially when we are wearing head to toe monochrome or essentially a singular color. I think one of the reasons why I love dressing monochrome is because it does feel effortless, and I think one of the reasons why I'm so drawn to monochromatic dressing is that it truly does feel so effortless because you're just looking for colors within that same family, and it can really dial down the choice that you have in your wardrobe and give you a lot fewer options to select from, which in of itself stops you from having decision fatigue. It kind of limits the number of choices that you need to make by creating a really strong focus around one particular singular color. And that really rounds out how to nail monochromatic dressing, the three key style pillars of shape, color, and texture that are sort of necessary when you are putting together a tonal look and you want to make it feel interesting, to stop it from feeling boring. I will be sure to link everything I shared down below, along with maybe some of my favorite brands that I gravitate towards when I want to hone in on this monochromatic dressing moment. Thank you so much for watching, for spending some of your day with me. I'm always eternally grateful, and I will see you next time with a brand new video. See you very soon. Bye.